course, I fully charged my drone last night at work, and it's fully charged. It's ready to go because yesterday I saw like one of the most beautiful sunrises of the year, and I could only fly for like 8 or 9 minutes because I only had like 50% battery. So I'm fully charged, and of course, the day that I'm fully charged, it's a weak ass sunrise this morning. This sunrise is weak as hell. Ain't no clouds, barely any colors. Something just fell in the back. What the fuck was it? Oh, it was my clothes. Alright, we're still good. We're good. I should have probably bungeed that down, but anyway. What day is it? It's Friday. Now I remember. Okay, so it's Friday, February 28th, 2025. February 28th is, and this is gonna sound very Aries of me, but February 28th is like one of my favorite days because it's March, baby. In less than 24 hours, it's March. And my birthday is March 23rd, and like basically near the end of the month. But all March long, I turn up. That's what we do. That's what I do. Really, any day or month that touches March, so February 28th, all of February is cool with me because that means we're closer to March. All of April is cool with me because we just passed March. So February 28th, 2025, it's Friday, it's 6:47 in the morning. I just got off work. I'm in Dawson County, Georgia. I'm heading to the lake. I'm actually out of weed, so I'm feeling slightly talkative, I guess. Like being a little talkative and vulnerable, I should say. Like my emotions are kind of there right now. I gotta pick up these clothes in the back before I can even actually get into it. Really, truly, I need to organize it back there so the shit won't fall over every time I make a hard turn. But yeah, so managed to scrape up a little joint. This is probably going to be mostly a talking episode. I'm going to really try and keep it concise, keep my emotions in check, keep my thoughts together, and just sort of get down to like really why I'm making this video. And I felt like, you know what? It's been a while since I've actually went into depths about my ex-husband, so this is going to be one of those episodes where I'll just talk about the guy I used to be married to when I was married before I got divorced. Anyway, it's weird talking about it now. I actually haven't talked to him in a while. We have okay, let me do a really quick backstory because I feel like it's relevant. Really quick backstory. I met my ex-husband for the first time in Colorado in the mountains while I was camping, and it was about like a week and a half after my dad passed away. So my dad passed away in June 4th. I met my ex-husband like a week after that. Like maybe eight or 9 days maybe after that. I think that's enough backstory we'll give. I was in a different relationship at the time, but he consoled me, gave me condolences, a hug and good conversation. I'm like bringing back the memories. I literally haven't thought about this in so fucking long. So it's weird talking about this guy. There's just so much, like, every time I go so long without talking to him or about him or even thinking about the guy, and then I start like re-stirring it up, it feels like there's like just some unhealed shit. And basically, I felt it was relevant to make a video about it because, you know, he's my ex-husband. He's the man that I married. That one time. We're divorced. But I just had this random thought, like when I was like at work. It was like a pull. Actually, I had the thought day before yesterday. I don't know what day it is right now. It's Friday. So I thought about him on Thursday. I had the thought on Wednesday, actually, while I was tripping mushrooms. Just wondering how his dad was doing, because his dad's been sick for a long time. Well, long story short, I checked out his Facebook, went and stalked his page, and of course, it was 5 days. I'm 5 days late, but the post was made a week after the fact. So, yeah, apparently his dad had passed away 2 weeks ago, and he made a post about it a week after the fact, which I saw 5 days after the fact, but I thought about checking on it 4 days after the fact. And I don't know why there was just some pull about thinking about fathers. You know, I'll always have that memory of, you know, he was there, really, more so than my significant other during a really, you know, hard time for me when I lost my dad. So we'll always have that. And he has, my ex-husband has, up until recently, both of his parents still alive and fully married. And you know what? Something that came across my mind, and I'm, you know what? Like it's a free country. I'm just saying how I feel. This is just based off of my perception, and what I know about the man himself, and his father, his family. He died like day after Valentine's Day. And to me, in some roundabout spaghetti brain way, that translates to that man did not love his wife. They were married, from my point of view, my opinion, they were just married so that they can keep their family together. I don't know if there was, just going by the synchronicities, I don't know if there was love in their marriage. That's neither here nor there. I actually liked the guy, his father, and he has, you know, invited me into his home, into his life, into his family, and I'll always have a space in my heart for him and his son, who I divorced. Don't really care about his mom. But, yeah, I just wanted to make that video. I just thought it was like a weird synchronicity. That man did not love his wife. And then I saw pictures that he posted of him as he was younger, his dad was younger, and he looked just like my ex-husband. And I was like, he looks exactly how my ex-husband will look in another like 30 years. Sheesh, I forget how old he was, but he was up there. He's been fighting for his life for as long as I've known him. He's, you know, but it got really severe these last few years. So yeah, it just must be really hard. And I'm not trying to like get all sappy, but you know, at one point it was in my head, true love till death do us part. So he'll have a special space in my heart, and this episode is basically dedicated to him in a way, even though I don't like I said, I don't talk to him. I just so happened to just have like an inkling to check on him, and I'm glad that it happened when it did. So I did call him actually, and no answer. Left him a voicemail and wished him his best, and like that's really all that needs to be said. It must be. I just know how hard it is losing a parent. But on the bright side, he wasn't in a happy marriage anyway. He was stuck with that bitch of a wife. God knows how long. They were married for like 100 years. So at least now he's free from that, okay? Bless his heart, bless his soul, and bless my ex-husband, bless the family, and everyone. And that's really kind of all I have to say. I think I'm gonna end it on that. It's really kind of all I have to say. Yeah. See you when I see you.